The three guys just around the train, and he's still alive. So I found this is a shot. There's one on top. Goes for the fast scope. Misses it. Dope. Goes for another one. Viper Demon's found a kill. And MiTH Flex needs to get this kill here. Oh, just and he gets taken down. Forge 1v2. He gets one kill, but as you know, there's a guy right around the corner, and his Rolex on 4 HP. And is he gonna get this? He runs out of bullets. Well, and Forge with the clutch. You won't see that often. Picks up a triple kill as well. But they lose so many weapons that round. But unfortunately for them, rather, MiTH still have money for days. They will be able to buy up again. And NXL, however, somehow, by the skin of the teeth, managed to pull out a round. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that they had 3 ops and no Molotovs. I think they just had 1 kit. And I'm still trying to wrap around what the hell Forge was thinking there. Because every call, or almost virtually everything that NXL does is a call by Forge. Because he's a very, if you guys remember watching Fetish from Dignitas, the old Dignitas lineup, currently known as Phallus, like, he's kind of like that. You're a very controlling caller, and Soifong finds one. Flashbang, perfect. Rolex is spotted out. Flex. Drops a bullet too early. Ooh, gets the ding, but doesn't get the kill. Jenny. And Rolex finds a couple of quick kills. Lurks does replying back with the frag of his own on the Rolex. But now it's a 2v3. And Viper Demon gets spotted out. He gets the kill anyway. Jenny's gonna find a lesson. In the meantime, Forge all alone. 1v1. The 2 in-game leaders. And Jenny and Forged. The mind games. Although, to be honest, if it comes down to a duel, Jenny's gonna win this. And Jenny taking it slow. She's got 54 seconds to work with. Just slowly wrapping on Ivy. And Forged, he's on the other side of the map. And Jenny, she's playing it very smart. Wrapping her on Ivy. Just clearing out the corner. She's got a lot of time to work with. Still 31 seconds on the clock. And Forge, meanwhile, is all the way over in the inner halls. And the bomb's going to get planted here. And Jenny has all the time in the world to play this post plant. Not exactly planning for herself, and Forge rallying out from Pop Dog. And that plant looks like it's planted for Ivy. And that's such a smart play from Ginny. Forge gonna be thinking that someone probably at Hell Train, or probably someone over at Ivy checking every. There we go, the Molotov towards Ivy, but he has no idea what Ginny is. Jenny taking a sweet time, is sticking diffuse. Oh, she makes a noise, but she gets a kill anyways. And that's gonna be 4-1 to MiTH, and NXL's money is gonna be complete shit, if you don't mind me saying. There we go. 3,204 to the rest of them. About, yeah, most of them less than $2,000. And MiTH have successfully decimated NXL's economy once more. I really think he would have got a defuse if he stuck it. He would have probably stuck the defuse. And once again, NXL will be forced to go for the eco. She played it very, very smart, though. Well, enemy's going to force NXL on an eco. Alessa gets spotted out. They should be trying to bait for his teammate Flex close by, but he's going to get checked anyways. Gets the kill, however, but Secret immediately replies by Alessa playing in the smoke, waiting for them to go past him, and he's trying to be sneaky. He's trying to be sneaky. Completely blinded. They're doing a smart thing. No need to go for close drills. No need to walk through smokes. Not when NXL have pistols. You don't want to walk through smokes. You take the you take the long range duels, and Viper Demon seems to be AFK. Okay then. That's interesting. And Forged is on a journey. We have a pause getting called. It looks like Viper Demon's timed out. It's quite unfortunate, but I think it timed out. I think they gave the call after the round started, so I don't think it's... Ooh, Alessa picks up 2 quick kills, though. So all of a sudden, NXL just might win the round. I think we might have a restore coming in, however. Yeah, it's a pause. I think we're going to have a restore coming in, because there was a player AFK, and it was AFK from the beginning of the round, so I think might be a restore coming in. Just going to check with the admin real quickly and see if that's going to be the case. Alright, it looks like they won't be restored because MiTH actually called for the pause after that got their initial kill, so that's unfortunate. Internet issues. Asian Counter-Strike, the most fun thing you'll experience in your life. So we're going to take a very quick break, just going to leave you guys with some music, and I'm just going to grab myself a glass of water. My throat is killing me, and we'll be resuming with the game as soon as we have Viper Demon joining back into the server, so don't go anywhere. Back with the game, ladies and gentlemen. That was quick. I love elevator music. If you don't like elevator music, you have something wrong. I mean, there's something fundamentally wrong with you. And Lurks does find the kill. Forge gives them a free gun. That's dangerous. And Lurks finds another one. He's shutting it down single-handedly. Smoke's raining out. They're just walking in one by one, feeding Lurks. Looks for more. Misses a flick shot. The Secret's going to take him down. But if he gets a bomb down, that's mission accomplished. And he just might... Yep, Heel's going to get the bomb down. So 3v2, retake, and Ginny finds an op. That is dangerous. But she's all alone here. Spots out the man, goes for the shot, and she's going to get taken down by Alessa. That's going to be round number 3 for NXL. MiTH, pretty much a full eco. Get the bomb down. Easy money. MiTH with the buy again. No ops, just 7-4s all around. A lot of utility as well. For NXL, again, they're sticking with the dual ops, which makes sense. Right? So Swifong's he's a pretty stable opper. He has his days when things don't quite work out, but otherwise a very solid opper. And Lurks, he's been looking very promising. Lurks and Alessa, both these players, they're the new guys in NXL, and they've been hitting some nasty shots. Lurks especially. MiTH, they're going for the outer fake, but Flex being over here is going to give NXL a lot of information, and NXL is going to be like, yeah, we're not going to fall for that. So we can see, oh, but no, there's no one in the... Why? Flex was there. He had all the info in the world. How did they fall for that? Flex was pushed up. He was pushed up towards team mid or team mains, whatever you want to call it. He had all the information in the world. They used the smokes and whatnot, but they hadn't come out yet, and it just completely relinquished the inner bomb site. So they have the man advantage, but they gotta go for the retake, and retakes are always tricky here. Rolex gonna find Swifong, Ginny finds Forge, and they're just getting picked apart one by one. Alessa coming in from the side, might be able to find Ginny. Yes, he will. Flex finds a kill in the meantime. Alessa finds Viper Demon as well. It's all on Escalucia, 1v3, and Flex to save the day. Flex with a triple kill, a huge triple kill, and NXL somehow with a very quick retake, making it work for them, and they will get a defuse as well pretty comfortably in the end. So 5-4, but that looks scary, man. That looked really scary. If MiTH had got a couple of initial kills or someone pushed in, they could have just destroyed that retake. I just don't understand why they would just completely leave the inner bomb site when they had a guy pushed in. It's not like that didn't have any information. I mean, if you had all the players playing very passively, it makes sense. You see the smokes coming out, you see the flashes coming out, you're like, alright, probably might be an outer take, but they had a guy there. I just don't get it. And I get it, you know, sometimes you can go for retake plays, you can just, you know, stack an outer side and just go for a full retake play, but it's risky, it's a risky proposition. And Lurks misses the shot. He's going to take a lot of damage. And Forge going to find a first kill. It's an eco round. It's easy kills. But Lurks has taken up Escalucia. That's an op picked up. Forge caught out in the open, but he will drop down and he will survive. And Forge finds another one. Swifong is going to find Flex in the meantime. Swifong's helping out MiTH. Alright then. 2v2 now. Soifong. That's not a way to pad your kills, buddy. And Escalusia makes his escape. Ginny has her hands on that AWP. Don't have any utility though. And Soifong with the op, trying to make up for that abysmal team kill. Ginny peeking around the corner. Soifong's gonna get the kill on Escalusia. And Alessa literally climbs straight into Ginny's crosshair. Soifong, no utility. 1v1. And he's looking the wrong way. Ginny's on top. Ginny doesn't spot him out. And Ginny knows this. Soifong, no kit. He has a kit though. Ginny just teasing with Soifong, and Ginny's gonna clutch it at. MiTH take the round 6-4. What the hell is happening? And NXL will be beating themselves over that, and that's how you punch yourself in the dick, ladies and gentlemen. How do you lose that round? How do you lose that round? And that two guys in a bomb site. It's not like... Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a CD-sided map. Yeah. Jenny. Timing off by a second. And she is taken down by Flex. It's a free op. Flex is taking his sweet time. So I'll hold up in that corner. Secret should be expecting this. And he's obviously going to clear out the corner. Soifong's coming in as well. This is interesting. So, walk out. Flex with another great shot. Almost gets a third Secret. Luckily, the aim punch saves him. Lurks with the deagle. Misses the first shot. They're all three of them gathering up towards his direction, looking in his direction. And he's going to get taken down. But Escalusia is low. And look at his flank coming to forward. Just needs to stay alive. Escalusia picks up the AK-47. This could be the round for NXL. He spots on Rolex. Oh! Doesn't get the kill! Just stop shooting for a fraction of a second, and Rolex, you don't give him an opportunity like that. And that is going to be round number 7 from MiTH. That really looked like NXL would have taken it with that flank coming in from behind. But 47. MiTH hold on. NXL with a buy. This time FAMAS in the mix for M4s. No Molotov, just flashbangs. Lots of flashes and 5 smokes. And just that one kit and lurks. One thing that grates me is how they don't really use these to just go for these fights. Charging out! Viper Demon somehow gets a kill on the Forge. They could have used a flashbang there. I mean, it was in a smoke, in a toss of flash, guys. You have so many flashes. Just use a flashbang to use a utility. It's not Quake. It's not an Unreal Tournament. You have nades and shit, you know? I got so triggered yesterday watching 5 Cent play against Dreamscape as well. 3v3, post plant, Escalusia and 5 HP. This is doable. This is doable for NXL. But that nade is gonna hurt. Actually, it's gonna be Secret to find Lurks. Flex replies back. No, Alessa finds Secret. It's a 1v1. Viper Demon. Hold up like a Viper. Spots out the second guy as well. And he has no utility to work with. Alessa trying to stick it, but Viper Demon takes down another clutch. Another round for MiTH. An 8-4. NXL again forced to go for Nico. This is slowly spiraling out of control for the Indonesian team. And NXL really struggling within a bomb site. So many rounds, but it just... And now, I love it. I love this switch up, I'm sorry, from MiTH. They know NXL should be on an eco, and immediately barrel to the outer bomb site. One coming in, but Ginny's ready for him. And this is a very, very smart play from MiTH. You go to the outer bomb site, take advantage of the long distances, you know. The long alleyways and whatnot, and just avoid in a bomb site. You don't need to take the fight. You got rifles, you know, 5 AKs. They're taking a lot of damage though. Escalusion 38 HP, Secret 35. But as long as you just hold these angles, don't get too greedy. Ooh, Secret almost gets taken down by Lurks, who's all alone now in a 1v5. And just has a P250 to save. Secret doesn't, I mean, sorry, MiTH don't need to go for this hunt. They can just fall back. They got AKs. They don't need to lose his AKs to a P250. And there we go. Jetty to pick up the final kill. And that's a flawless round from MiTH. 9-4. And they're looking very solid indeed. And Excel though, might see an op coming out. There we go, Flex. Dropping an op towards Lurks. And this is interesting, right? I mean, if Lurks is going to be the designated opper, how about Soifong? Because Soifong is not that strong a rifler, like, let's say, like Rozu or Frost Misty or Bentet was. He was the main operator. He was the Smiths of the team. And now that Lurks, is taking up the role, you can see there's one op and they've given it to Lurks. And Soifong's going to have to make do with the M4, which makes things very interesting. This is chaotic. Rollers is blind. Everyone's blind. This is complete. From Forge there to get the kill. And does need to smoke it off. Everyone's dead. That's going to be the 5th round on board for NXL. But 9-4 on the T side of Train. I think that's a pretty good scoreline if you're MiTH. I really want to see Rekka play though. I've only seen a couple of the games so far. For those of you tuning in from outside Asia, ladies and gentlemen, this is Asian Counter-Strike, where metas are very different. No maps are C-sided, every map is T-sided. And the concept of using utility does not exist at all. It is Secret's gonna find Soifong. Bad turn, Rolex sprays to the flashbang, unable to get the kill. Alessa internally bleeding, but survives at 7 HP. The smoke's gonna save him. He sprays through the smoke. Almost finds Rolex. They're all very low indeed for the T's. It's just Ginny with the op, just playing very passively. And NXL in a 3v4, but a bullet each to Escalusia, Viper Team, and Rolex, and they're all gonna get taken down. You just shoot them in the foot, and that's about it. But Rolex holding a nice angle. Escalusia, timing's off, and Forge will find him. 3v3 right now. And Alessa's going to come charging in through the smoke. We'll be expecting Rolex waiting. Rolex finds one, and the one tap to end the half onto Forged's noggin, and that's going to be 10-5 for MiTH. A very, very, very solid T side coming out from the Thai team. And for NXL, oh, they have a mountain to climb. Tactical pause, or maybe not, maybe just a technical pause there real quickly. And MiTH Kit on Secret should be a smoke winning bot as well. Secret should be buying a smoke here. Oh, it's a nade, alright. Usually, I mean, it's no longer you don't really see this often nowadays, where T's go for the inner bomb site and in a pistol round, and they have a Molotov to, you know, prevent the defuse from taking place. But it's always, I feel, you know, good idea to have a smoke just in case that the T's do try that. Anyways, it's 4 sets of armor on both the sides. Secret with the kit and the nade, and Soifong gets the flashbang and the smoke, and it's a lot of Fenix members charging in from Ivy. Jenny's immediately going to fall back. As Forge making his way out, spots out the guy. Alessa finds Rolex in the meantime. And Alessa looking for more here. Ginny's gonna find Flex, but Forge making his way towards heaven. And Escalusia finds Soifong. Alessa getting another kill, but gets taken down in the end. Picks up a triple kill, and it's all on the Forge here. With Escalusia. And Escalusia, I think he knows where Forge is. He's made himself comfortable behind that Toby, that column. They both spot each other. And Escalusia going for the fight. Your Forge tapping away with the Glock. Has to go for the reload. And this is ridiculous. He picks up the C4. And Escalusia kisses him goodbye. The round for MiTH. And yeah, didn't even get the bomb down. So that means NXL will... They have a few rounds to play with, but they're going to go for the full eco. Again, this is the thing about NXL. Like, almost every team right now would be going for the Tech 9 armor buy, and just sad to say it, man, they go for the Tech 9 armor buy. Something that they rarely do, as we saw on the CD side. But they know MiTH had just one guy surviving, so they're gonna try and force their hand, try to break MiTH's economy some way or the other. But it's gonna be pretty hard. MiTH have bought a lot of rifles and 2 UMPs as well, so no SMG to speak of. All with UMPs and SMG, and lurking his way in. Thanks Viper Demon as well, and Viper Demon gets taken down by Soifong. All of a sudden, man advantage to Indonesians. And Soifong learning around, and Rolex looking the wrong way. He should have known Soifong was there. Soifong with the deagle now, running a couple of shots, trying to find Secret, and Rolex still not looking that direction. Rolex, what are you doing? And his sight has been compromised. And Secret, he's sneaking into Pop Dog though, and it's a 4v2. He could find Flex, but Flex doing a bit of damage with a Tech 9, and Secret will not be able to hunt him down. The Tech 9 a little bit too much for him. It's gonna come down to Excalibur, who's down 8 HP, and he realizes that he won't be able to go for it, and Forge takes him down before he's able to make his escape, and that's in free M4 as well. And somehow NXL lurks with that initial pick and getting the dink on, I think it was a Viper Demon. Pretty much ensuring the round for NXL. So all of a sudden, we just might have a game in our hands, as MiTH will be forced to go for a full eco. A couple of P250s bought up, a flashbang and Secret, but that's about the only investment they have in this round. And Forge unable to pick up the M4 in time. But that's alright. They got the UMPs, 3 UMPs to rotate. And NXL should take it slow. They got some utility. Use that. Use that. Man up. This is done from Viper Demon. Ginny lurking in E-Box. Finds Lurks. And Secret's gonna get another kill. Unable to get a second kill. Flex is gonna drop him, leaving Ginny alone in a 1v3. And she dinks Alessa as well. Flex is kind of low too. Is on half HP. And Ginny being a nuisance here. Picks up the AK as well, and goes for the long-range duel with Soifong, but the aim punch will be her undoing. 7-11. 7-11 for NXL, and MiTH with another eco. As NXL will be looking to close that distance. They should be easily able to make it 8-11, but from then, MiTH with the buy-in. It's not going to be that easy. A few upgraded pistols coming out from MiTH. Again towards E-Box. Not smoke. Smoke. She tried it earlier. For this round. I'm gonna work out again. She hasn't shown her hand yet. As her teammates are getting picked off one by one. She's still there behind E-Box. She needs to get a kill. She finds one. Quick kill. Does she know there's a guy right behind him? No, she doesn't. And Excalibur immediately charging on the Pop Dog. Picks up a frag onto Forge. So a little bit of damage being meted out by MiTH. Excalibur left alone is 1v3, and the bomb is going to get planted, and Excalibur would be looking to get another kill here. Still haven't got the bomb down. Taking a sweet time. Finally gets it down, and Excalibur immediately he rotated real quickly from Pop Dog, but they're going to be expecting him here. Soifong rattling off a few bullets. Molotov comes out, and Soifong is there and waiting for him. That's going to be round number 8 for NXL, but now comes out the buy from MiTH. And they should be having an op here on Ginny. She's been taking up the opping role quite often of late, I've noticed. Five AKs, a lot of utility for NXL. Let's see what they can work here. Very fast play into the bathrooms, the restroom area. Secret. Trying to use that one way. Could have got lucky. Forge and Flex are making the way. Then the bomb is on Forged. Nice flashbang. Secret. It's gonna move and fall back towards the right behind the bomb train. And NXL taking it very, very slow. They're setting up for the smokes as well over near T-spawn, as they are sending Soifong on the lurk towards Ivy. A very passive play. Very, very passive setup. Very default setups coming out. And MiTH with the 3-2 setup. Now they do have a Secret making his way towards Z. It's connected, trying to probably roll through the outer bomb site defense if required. But they're looking a little antsy at the moment. MiTH, they're just like floating around, like, all right, what's happening? What's coming our way? 50 seconds still on the clock. NXL haven't quite made a move yet, but just the fact that taking it so very slow is making MiTH expend all the utility. Now here comes the smokes coming out in a bomb site, but if you look at it, it's a fake. Flex is going to be spotted out by Escalusia, who gets the kill, and that kill is going to make sure that no one's going to rotate. So you can see everyone's still falling, but everyone's falling back right now towards Z and at the back of the outer yard area. Soifong should be careful. Spots on a barrel of Viper Demon, but Viper Demon still gets the kill. Now it's a 3v5. They're getting completely decimated. Forge, the last man remaining alive, and Ginny will take him down. And NXL, they just took too long there. They kind of had the right idea, but no flashes when make it, like, you toss a couple of smokes. You had just one flash, but you should have tossed a few more flashes on Molotovs, make it seem more convincing. Instead, I think they had Flex just slowly walk in through the lower slope. And the second he spotted only one guy out there, immediately MiTH just rotated immediately back to outer yard where NXL just got decimated completely. So 12-8 from MiTH, and NXL gonna go for the buy anyways. A Galil, 3 AKs and a Tech 9, and some utility on Forged. Let's see what they're gonna buy a little bit faster. Forge making his way alone with the C4 towards Pop Dog. Still getting yard control. Also spotted out. Almost 6 on Rolex, but he's gonna fall. And Soifong making his presence felt over towards Ivy, and that's gonna force one of the CDs to remain there. And while the bomb still over in Pop Dog, it's falling back up towards the inner bomb site, and they are gearing up for this inner bomb site hit where they have to contend with Escalusia, who's waiting with an AK and immediately charging out here. Escalusia spots on one man, goes for the spray, finds Soifong, looking for more. He knows there's another guy nearby, but Flex is gonna get the kill. Now it's a 3v4, and all the Rolex is down 11 HP. The man advantage is with MiTH. Flex looking for the fight, gets another one. How is he still alive? He finally gets taken over by Viper Demon. Now it's a 2v2, Forge and Alessa, and they have no utility whatsoever. The bomb is down. And Alessa on top. Goes for the spray, finds Viper Demon, and he knows Ginny has the op. Rolex somehow still alive with 5 HP, and Alessa going for the fast play. Rolex, 5 HP, he's got to get this kill. Alessa spots out, goes to the pre-fire. Ginny alone now with the op, and is she going to stick it is the question. No, she's not. She's going to come around the corner, but Alessa with the clutch picks up a triple kill and picks up the op as well, and NXL make it a 9-12. MiTH will be forced to go for the eco. And somehow, Alessa clutching that round. Chaotic stuff coming up from both the teams here. As MiTH will be forced to go for just upgraded pistol, CZs, Tech 9, P250s, no armor, no utility whatsoever. Escalusia alone in a bomb site. Luke's gonna find the kill on the Ginny. Forge spots up Rolex, goes for the spray, finds Rolex as well. Alessa finding Viper Demons should be a comfortable round for NXL. They shouldn't be looking to lose any members. Secret is getting gangbanged there alone in the bomb train. Gets taken down, and that's going to be a comfortable round for NXL, taking only 30 seconds as Valve so nice to tell us about that. NXL not losing a single man as well. MiTH can buy, although, yeah, Secret's going to go for the FAMAS. Rest of them M4s. Naked op, nope. It's going to be M4s all around. One kit on this Escalusia, one Molotov, so it's not the best of buys for MiTH here. And they might be a little worried because NXL are slowly but surely crawling their way back into this game. There's NXL. Starting to gather some steam. Secret making it towards Rolex. Switching up his position this time around, but Lurks will peek out again. Rolex, not a big fan of just holding on to the same angle. Should like immediately reposition yourself, but man advantage still with MiTH, and Ginny with the perfect peek finds Lurks. The bomb is down in the middle of nowhere. Flex still lurking towards on Hell Train, is making his way towards E-Box now. When Ginny has a nice angle though, and the Flashbang comes in, but somehow Flex gets the kill. Now it's a 2v3. Alessa's gonna fall though. It's all gonna come down to Flex in a 1v3 here. Spots out a man. There's someone over all the way over an Ivy as well. Flash is raining out. Fortunately for him, he's picked up the bomb. So that's something going his way, but his 1v3 is going to be very rough indeed. He slowly made his way towards Pop Dog. That is, that's pretty sneaky. And no one spotted him out, so he will be able to get the bomb down. Yes, he will. And Escalusia making some noise. Bomb gets planted. Escalusia, yeah, he knows this now. And Flex, 1v3. Can he pull it off? He hears a man on top. Oh, nasty shot, Escalusia, but comes out with a nade out, and Viper Demon will punish him for it, and that's going to be another round from mid, 13-10. That could have been scary if he didn't just jump out there immediately after he got the kill on Escalusia. But MiTH make it happen, 13-10. And NXL will be able to buy, however. They had a good anti-eco round, so they have the money in the bank to go for this buy. But if they lose this round, it's going to hurt them a lot, because if they lose this round, they're going to have, and if they don't get the bomb down either, that means they're going to get about $1,900 as a bonus, as lost bonus money. And that means they're all going to have less than $3,000. Most of them are going to have about $3,000. It's not enough money. And MiTH are going to be 14-10. So this round is going to be very, very crucial for NXL. They need to win this one. And Forge is going to immediately get his face punched in. And this aggression from MiTH completely decimating NXL before they even started or even had an idea what they're going to do with this round. And Soifong and Less, the last two members left alive. And MiTH have just completely shut on NXL. Soifong does reply back finding Jenny, but the 4v2. And it's never easy in a 4v2, especially in a map like Train when you're on the T side. And MiTH just might have made it to 14-10. And NXL, it's going to be decision time here. Because unless they get this bomb down, the money is going to be absolutely horrendous. If they at least get the bomb down, they might be able to salvage a couple of AKs, a couple of Galils. They might have a half-decent buy. But if they lose this round without getting the bomb down, it's going to be abysmal. And they have to contend with Escalusia, who's playing in the inner bomb site. Just playing in the site, right inside of the, on top of the bomb train. And he hears them running out. He hears them. Lester finds Viper Demon, but this great patience from Escalusia, and it gets saved by Secret in the end. And the money is wrecked for NXL. $2,000 $2,000 on 4 members and only a less than 4,900. Decision time. Do they play for overtime or do they go for the force buy? And it's gonna be the pistol buys here. They're gonna go for the long haul. They're gonna go for the overtime play, which means they need to win 5 rounds in a row. It's gonna be hard unless you pull off a miracle right now, which, to be honest, I really doubt it's gonna happen. I love how MiTH changed things up. They switched things up. They started aggressing way more, and that's the thing with NXL. They're such an execute-based team. They're not, you know, a team like Signature or other Asian teams. They're such an execute-based team that if you start aggressing on the CD side, you can catch them off guard 7 times out of 10. That's exactly what MiTH did. That's exactly what shut down NXL the past few rounds. NXL gearing up for this IV push. They have them. 2 members waiting around. They have that one flashbang, but Rolex gonna get the kill anyways on the Lesser. And here they come charging out with Viper Demon and Ginny just completely shutting it down. The bomb is dropped and it's all down to Lurks. All alone, 6 HP, and he is gonna get a nasty shot onto Secret. But gotta find 2 more repeated 15. Escalusia is gonna sit him down. 15-10 for MiTH. They are on map and match point. NXL will have the money for the buy, but now they need to win 5 rounds in a row. And that is going to be pretty rough here. MiTH with a late resurgence on the CD side, and NXL, they gotta go for fast plays. This slow passive, you know, super late execute strat's not working. It's not working against MiTH, and honestly speaking, I think they need to start speeding things up. That's the only way they're going to be able to win this game. As alright, I mean, if you're going to be like that, yeah. Alright then, Viper Demon. Alright then. That's pretty much the, I think that's going to be the game here. Unless NXL pull off something. Again, if you look at the way they're going, I mean, they're playing so passive. It's like, you know, it's like you're the guy in cowboy style, just lying down on the bed, just waiting and waiting and waiting, and no one's gonna ride you. You're just gonna remain in bed and you're gonna die from starvation. That's what's happening right now. But Forged opening 2 quick kills on Rolex and Secret. And suddenly, it looks like we might have a game in our hands. 4v3. Forge is very low indeed, however, 6 HP, and they're going to go for this inner bomb side where Escalusia is waiting. He's got backup coming in as well in the form of Viper Demon. And have Kids and Viper Demon with a spray through the smoke and the flash. Forge is taken down, Lurks is taken down, Flex drops down, but Jenny's waiting for him, and Jenny to finish things off in style. Alessa will get taken down 16-10. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the game for now. 16-10. To MiTH winning it in the end pretty convincingly, although NXL showing some signs of promise considering it's a very new lineup as well. Next game up is going to be the game of the day in my opinion. It's going to be the Mongols facing off against the ex-MVP Karnal lineup. Jip Gaming as they're known now. The best Southeast Asian team facing off against a top 3, a top 4 team in the country. And that game is coming up in the next 8 minutes. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a very quick break.